Imagine it is 9:15 a.m. You place your first trade of the day. The setup is flawless, and everything aligns perfectly with your tested strategy. This is a candlestick chart, and right here is what happens when a perfect setup goes horribly wrong. Within 5 minutes, the market makes a sudden, violent drop, instantly triggering your stop loss. Instead of taking a breath and stepping away, your hands start shaking. You immediately double your position size, telling yourself you can recover the entire financial loss in one single trade. You are no longer analyzing the market, you are fighting your own emotions. This exact reaction is called revenge trading. A 2024 survey shows a massive 78% of retail traders admit to falling into this trap. The outcome is grim. 85% lost even more money that day, while a tiny 5% recovered their initial loss. The irony here is who this destroys the most. It often wipes out the alphas, people who are highly successful in corporate life or sports, because of their sheer willpower and absolute refusal to accept defeat. That relentless Type A drive to force a win guarantees success in the real world. In the financial markets, it becomes a catastrophic liability that will empty your account. To understand why this happens, we have to look past financial strategy and look at human biology. A losing trade doesn't trigger a mathematical calculation, it triggers a primal survival response. The behavioral economist Daniel Kahneman spent years mapping exactly how human beings make decisions under pressure. He identified a concept called loss aversion. If you lose $10,000, the psychological pain you feel is exponentially stronger than the joy you would feel if you made that exact same amount. This chart visualizes the chemical reaction happening inside your brain after a loss. Your dopamine levels immediately plummet, while your stress hormone cortisol violently spikes. Your body reacts physically. Your heart rate increases, your breathing speeds up, and your cognitive focus dangerously narrows. In this compromised biological state, you are no longer processing market data. You are acting clinically to erase your own emotional pain. The human brain is very good at disguising this emotional panic as pure, calculated logic. You start creating internal excuses to justify placing another trade. You tell yourself the market owes you, or that your setup simply has to work, and you just need one good trade to fix the day. This is the exact behavior of a gambler at a casino roulette table. After losing money, they increase their bet, believing a win is due. For the alpha trader, this stems from a deep, underlying fear of not mattering. They are desperately trying to force control over an outcome that they actually have zero control over. Revenge trading is not a failure of your strategy. It is a human hardware glitch where your ego and your need for control supersede mathematical reality. To survive in the markets, you have to abandon that alpha need for certainty. You must deliberately wire your brain for a probability mindset. The market does not care about your self-esteem. Success requires learning how to become a highly disciplined professional loser. This flowchart maps out a system of biological circuit breakers, rules designed to force space between emotion and action. The first rule is setting a strict daily loss limit before you even open your terminal. If you hit that limit, the second rule kicks in, taking a mandatory physical break. Stepping away from the screen allows your cortisol levels the necessary time to reset. Rules 3 and 4 enforce fixed position sizing to prevent you from doubling down, and require you to log every trade in a journal to track your own emotional triggers. The final step is adopting a business owner mindset. You have to treat individual losses as standard operating costs, the exact same way a shop owner views unsold inventory. Every single trade is statistically independent. The market has zero memory of the money you lost 5 minutes ago. The true goal of a professional is not to avoid losses entirely. The goal is to manage your own biology well enough to stay in the game, allowing your discipline